Commissioner, welcome to NRC's distribution compound here in Zaatari. What is your impression of the camp?
Well, it is harsh environment for people to live in. The Syrians coming here had their jobs and homes. They used to live in a middle-income country. They find themselves in a place that is foreign to them. Jordan is one of the most water-scarce countries in the whole world. That means that here people have to cope with much less in terms of access to this vital fluid, to water. But the organizations that are helping them in these very difficult conditions have done well. So shelter, food distribution, availability of water, non-food items are available to everybody who comes. Within hours, people who are in the camp can get their first temporary accommodation, and then families would receive tents or a container in which they can move in.
Looking ahead, services here are stretched. How should we prepare for a much greater influx?
Well, for that we must prepare, because it is for sure going to come. There is no end of fighting in Syria. People there exhausted their resources to cope, and the number of refugees will continue to grow. For this, first, we as donors, we have to step up funding.
NRC is going to be heavily involved in the building of the new camp, Azraq, to replace Zaatari. Can you point to any lessons learned that we should factor in that work?
One comes immediately to mind, and it is to put up front a water distribution system. What we have here is trucking water, more expensive, less efficient. Trucking water is okay for a short period of time, but you know it and I know it. These camps are going to be here for quite some time, maybe for years. So put the infrastructure in place. Don't be cheap on this upfront cost, because that would lead to much higher operating costs in the future. And recognize that upfront we need to look at how we put people together. They have to be from the same community, preferably. Here in this camp we haven't done it, and the result is there are no neighborhoods as normally we would see in camps that are better planned from the outset. And then third lesson from here, invest in security. Make sure that from day one people know that they have to respect the law. Otherwise, when we have to play catch up with respect for the law, it is not a good place to be.
Thank you for visiting NRC's compound. Thank you.
Thank you.